Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
I'm Claire.
And we're back for Better Call Saul. We're on the penultimate episode of Season 4. We've flown through. Last time there's a whole scheme of postcards and nonsense.
I went and got craft stuff earlier.
Yeah, and I said, are you going to Kushata?
And I
you
was
were like,
what are you talking about?
What is going on?
Took me ages.
Yeah, well, I had to tell you what I was talking about. Really funny in the edit, I noticed when Jimmy was pretending to be the pastor and he said, he was a hero, he saved from a fire and all that. They put another donation for it and it showed a picture of the website and Huel's got t-shirts saying volunteer firefighter on it. It was so like perfectly timed. I was like, brilliant. But what a setup. There we go. And we found it. We got a new character.
Yes.
New Salamanca, Lalo. We are on to Season 4, Episode 9, Wiedersehen. This aired on the 1st of October 2018, directed by Vince Gilligan and written by Gennifer Hutchison. Wiedersehen. Which means, see you later. Goodbye. In German. when you look at it, I'm like...
Once you've said that...
Yeah, Wiedersehen.
I'm like, of course, W's are V's, aren't they? Because it's like...
Yeah. So,
Volkswagen, isn't it? That's
yeah,
how you
I had
say
to look it up. Yeah.
Volkswagen, it's Volkswagen.
But there we go. See you later. The Germans go in, the builders... Someone gets sent home.
The young gun.
Kai. I feel like... In that one, at least, Werner was causing a bit more issue in their eyes, but there we go. But yeah, directed by Vince Gilligan, co-creator, obviously creator of Breaking Bad. I think after this season, he's not involved until at least this last season, because obviously he does El Camino. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should get straight into it.
I might have seen the clip from El Camino.
Oh my, what?
Sorry.
Can't believe it. Anyway, 4 reactions in the description. Need your own copy to watch along. We're watching on Netflix. Otherwise, let's go.
Is she on crutches?
It seems that way. What is she doing? What has happened? Is this like a scam? This because she wanted to do more scams.
My firm submitted plans for Mesa Verde Bank. We had some late changes to the conference room. Things got really complicated, sorry.
She
So
okay here?
I don't know.
It's possible the wrong version ended up in our proposal. I have the correct plans here to compare them.
But if they're wrong, you know you have to
Refile. I just want to make sure they actually are the wrong ones.
She's gonna swap them over.
Get into it with my boss.
No problem.
8783 Baylor Street.
She gonna like do a swap?
A slip and jibby.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What is going down?
Here we go.
That's quick. Jeez.
Yep, dates match. That's a good start. 15'6" by 12'6".
Oh no.
15'6" by 12'6".
Oh.
Great.
All right.
Maybe it's a different...
It's something. Yeah.
Wasn't paying attention and got my foot snag, twisted my ankle. Hasn't been that bad, except I have an 8-month-old, so.
Told you. I knew this was fishy.
Blaming on me. My brother's been helping since I'm a little limited these days, driving me around.
Victor with a K.
He tries. That's the important thing, right?
Oh,
I think these are the
This is
same.
slimy.
look the same to me.
Great. My boss would have murdered me.
Here he comes.
understand.
Here he comes.
Yo, Lizzie.
Where's Aiden?
He's fine, but he's
They're going to
very
spill
hungry.
things on
Yeah.
He's like,
Bill.
"Fish for me?"
Where's Aiden?
He's in the Wrangler. Just take a smell because it's a little funky.
You left my child in your Jeep?
These two, man. What are they doing?
Give me the keys. I'm not gonna check it.
Where are you going?
To get Aiden because you can't leave a baby in a car. What
He's
the
gonna
hell?
spill it and be like, "Oh, please swap them, please. They're the same,
Is it
right?"
going to be the milk?
Yeah.
Go get the baby,
What did I
Bill.
do?
Help
Well, it's
her.
only been a minute. Sorry.
Or is that bag leaking?
Yeah.
What are you supposed to do? You're supposed
So then they're going to be like, please, can we just swap them? They're the same thing.
Yeah.
But there's something different in there. They're the worst.
How's Aiden?
Oh, he's fine. What happened? What?
Well, it just kind of went everywhere.
What are you talking?
I am so sorry.
Oh my God.
The acting is insane.
So we're gonna do.
We're going to swap them. This
You're
is...
gonna give me your copy.
Oh, man.
Won't you get in trouble?
They're exactly the same.
Okay, if you're sure.
This poor woman. She's been bamboozled and tricked.
Thank you so much. I can't tell you.
Oh, yeah.
You're a lifesaver.
We need to stick together. Being a mom
God
is hard
damn.
enough.
Did they like research her as well to know she was a
Maybe.
mum and like?
Let's make this official.
God, Kim, what are you doing?
Little tricksters.
You had such a nice thing going on. we knew instant she walked in there. It's like,
Yeah.
this is not right.
She kind of injured herself again.
Yeah, the whole story just. I mean, it's your face when she said I have a kid. It's like, well, yeah, she's just in her own little story. Goddamn. Still, wait, who is this?
Is
this gonna be Hector?
Again?
Is it going to be Hector?
Maybe.
Right?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy that he did it. It's like, how are they related?
Yo, Héctor,
Uncle. There you go.
soy Lalo. ¿A poco no me reconoce?
Is he the one getting a bell?
Maybe.
¿Uno sí?
Not us, no.
¿Quién tiene los huevos más grandes de todo mi... Huevo. Sabía que seguía ahí adentro. ¿Saben qué estaba pensando esta mañana? En el olor a cuero y pelo de...
It's a
¿Se
very,
acuerdan?
very exact smell.
Hotel Tulipán.
Yeah. It's probably a good memory they have together, or a memory. Yeah.
Fue tan amable con ese güey. Y él le dio la espalda. Se tomó su tiempo con él. Y sus libros. Y sus antigüedades. Pero igual cuando todo se perdió. Llama.
Jeez.
Olía mierda. Regresé ese día. Quería un recuerdo.
Is it going to be a bell?
It could be a bell, yeah. I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah.
I did say, is he going to get him the bell? I was trying to think what else Hector would have, but yeah. Yeah, it was always a fancy kind of looking bell. I never
Yeah.
really thought about it.
Como cada rato le estaba hablando a su chalán. A ver, ahí tiene, tío. Una probada, ándale.
God damn. Yeah. That's gonna drive them all insane.
Yep, that is going to drive everyone.
Salamanca.
Man, Mark Margolis played this character so well both ways. Like, so good.
Hey, why don't you go get some Jell-O?
Got some private business to talk about.
Tío, hablemos del chileno.
That bell. it's very piercing. Well, I mean, I get being on edge with these people around.
Yeah, they're not going to come all this way just to your handbag, though, are they?
No, but they give off a specific
Vibe.
vibe. But maybe that's because we know who they are, but I don't know.
Same old Hector. Just wants to kill everybody.
Who?
Well, they were talking about Gus, weren't they?
You gotta take it easy with that stuff.
Still got at least an hour on the road. Gotta stay awake.
But you gotta be
Wait.
able to sleep when we get home, too.
They're in Texas, she
yeah.
said, yeah.
11. This time next week, I will once again be James McGill,
that what it
Esquire. Unexpected bonus of the drop phone business. Great for client development. Every last one of those idiots is gonna need an attorney.
So he's just like set
Of
up.
course, they all know me as Saul Goodman.
What's those details?
So set up your law practices.
A lot of people are gonna be begging for the old Yule Babineau treatment. Our powers combined.
I think we should only use our powers for good.
What are we considering?
That's
the
that you.
odds of-
It's
Yeah.
a very tricky line, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what? It's like Potter Stewart said. We'll know it when we see it.
So what exactly did they change about the plans? Was it the like changes Kevin wanted? Because
We
he.
just drove 300
But that would be completely
miles
different.
To scam Texas so that your client can have a 13% bigger bank. How is that using our powers for good?
Yeah, it's like. Where's the line here? If you're doing it, you're doing it, right?
Okay.
I won't question your morals.
It's a plan I can get behind.
They're gonna push it too far.
Maybe.
And it's all gonna go wrong. What do we got here? It's like a dead drop? Is this the builders?
I don't know. Maybe. Is it dynamite?
That's Ferner's eye. It's not, it's Kai's. I was close. Oh, the blasting.
Okay.
I knew it was Ferner as well. Wiedersehen. God. I hope it like explodes and we see it from the outside, like, you know, like to see if they can hear it or what. Crazy how they've been doing all this in secret. Like, and we know it gets done, but yeah. Iris.
I'm in position.
It's gonna create a big noise to then cover up the blasting.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Small problem.
Red light.
Maybe a loose or faulty wire. I'll go in and check.
I thought
God,
you were
she
the
doesn't
demolition
like-
expert.
Huh?
It's my job, Michael.
Is it like see you later that it goes off while he's in there?
Jesus. That's a bit extreme.
It is a bit extreme.
It might do accidentally, but surely he wouldn't turn it back on or set it.
Stand by.
Copy.
What's he gonna do? Just honk the horn? Like,
Maybe.
so yeah, it's gonna go wrong? Or is he gonna purposely make it go wrong so it gets delayed more so they get paid more? I don't know. But yeah, when I saw the name of the episode, and I was thinking one of these guys is gonna go. Like,
Yeah.
is he gonna like fall? This has got me right on edge right now.
Yeah,
Like the
you're
tension,
like,
it's like, oh my god. And the noise. Spooky. Sounds like a Zelda dungeon. Is he okay? What's up
Why
with
is
him?
he crying? Is he crying?
I think so. Is they having a panic attack?
Why?
Like realizing what they're doing, or like where he is, or how long he's been away, right? Because he was speaking about that last time.
Or is he realising there's nothing wrong with it? I guess dynamite's not a fun thing to...
No. Oh, the anxiety is off the chart. Like, my god, I'm like... Why didn't he get Kai to check it? I'm scared it's gonna blow. Is it just gonna be like a loose cable? There you go. Oh, I'm so scared this is gonna blow.
Has he sat down?
He's having a bit of a freak out, isn't he?
Get the hell out of there.
He's literally having a panic attack, like an anxiety. Sorted. That cut. That cut was crazy.
Yeah.
I think we're ready here, Michael.
Those green lights. Bing, bing, bing.
All green.
He was probably worried that he was going to be killed off
Maybe.
because
Yeah.
of him slipping up.
Yeah. He's yeah.
On the go.
Like I said, like, what have I got myself into sort of deal. Is he gonna crash this truck or like what?
Who knows?
Oh, this shot is so good. What are we doing?
Or it's just going to be a beep beep.
Yeah, he's gonna crash it or something or make a lot of noise. It's not like move the dynamite or something.
God.
Is Mike gonna realise? Because he saw his hand.
3, 2, 1. Now!
Oh, there's a bump in the road.
Yeah. Mike's suspicious though. He's like, what is happening? What is going on? Holy. Oh, that's a cool shot.
We're missing one! We're missing one!
No, I'm good, thank you.
No, we don't accept
Celebration.
this.
Mike.
Mike. Why are you not chanting Mike?
No, he doesn't want it. We don't encourage it.
Dass ihr euch vor mir in den Stamm.
I like this guy a lot, but I'm curious. He's kind of spiraling. Maybe he's
Yeah.
freaking out, like you
What's on
said.
your mind?
Nothing, really. I'm pleased the blasting went well.
You don't seem pleased.
I'm just tired.
I need to know what's going on.
Nothing is going on. This work is taking longer than I estimated.
Is there a going home after this? Like, how secret this is?
Yeah,
You were married?
22 years.
he has said he's been away from his wife for a long
26
time.
in April. My wife, without her, I am
Adrift.
Yeah, adrift. Can't help but wonder. Kai could supervise the work until I get back.
He wants to go see his wife.
Yeah.
I only be gone for 4 days. Leave detailed instructions. The work would not be interrupted.
You want to see your wife?
Well, bring her here.
Yeah.
Then finish the job. When it's done,
Got your
from
whole
the
life
money you've
with your
made
wife.
here, you'll never be away from your wife again.
Of course, you're right.
Don't know if he's
tell
gonna
you.
last it out.
We'll get you on the phone with her. We'll do it tomorrow.
Thank you, my friend.
I don't know if he's gonna stick it out.
You hang in there.
He seemed like such the good option out of the two. Well, the two we saw.
Mr. Free, there's a
Is Lalo
man who
come?
just came in.
I bet Lalo's. Yeah.
It's been a while. I think it's one of the guys that made
Or Nacho.
all the trouble last year. I thought that you want to know.
Thank you, Lyle. I'll take care of it.
He looks so nervous. He's like freaking. I mean, I don't blame him considering the look.
Is everything to your liking?
This is the best chicken I have ever had.
I'm delighted to hear that.
Is it possible for me to meet the owner?
I am the owner.
How lucky for me. Would you be interested in franchising?
Well, perhaps we should go to my office.
Don't waste that.
This is like a show.
Eduardo Salamanca, but you can call me Lalo. And you're Gustavo Fring.
He seems so much more lighthearted compared.
What may I do for you?
I come here on behalf of my entire family to give you our
Not many
deepest
of them
thanks.
left.
Well, for what?
For what?
Saving Hector.
Saving Don Hector's life.
Yeah, he saved him.
Yeah.
It could have been worse. You rushed to him and brought him back. With all the history, what you did was a gesture of peace.
Could have just left him to die, yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, and what do you want?
Yeah.
¿Alguna vez te has puesto a pensar que tal vez le gusta esta mala leche entre nosotros?
Creates competition. You know?
Dando órdenes, mientras tus camiones son los que mueven el producto. Los Salamancas
He does none of the work.
Considero que me haya mala leche.
Really? If we were to get along too well, sure Eladio wouldn't like that.
I am satisfied with the current arrangement.
You would be crazy to go up against Eladio.
It's so crazy considering what he does.
I'm gonna be in town for a while. We'll talk some more. We owe you. I'm your man.
Naturally.
Oh, and I'll be back for that chicken, eh?
Oh, his
Changing.
face. Yeah. God, Lalo is he's so interesting. Like compared to all the other Salamancas,
Yeah.
he's just so different.
Wears some very bright shoes.
Yeah, I bet he has a very dark side to him though.
So you pick up 6 keys a week? Where?
He's got a chicken farm.
Let's go see it.
Show me.
Well,
He's just trying to work out the business, isn't
yeah, the whole inner operations, what's going on. He's going to be at the window, like, watching.
he? So you're going to throw that.
Yeah. Gus will pick it up. He's always out there picking up trash, isn't he? He's always busy.
Who's the Fred?
Howard? Oh, I just saw the suit and I was like... I also saw he's the actor's name in the intro, so I'm expecting to see him.
It's his meeting, isn't it? His,
Yeah. Find out if he can become a lawyer. Is he practicing his faces?
Mr. McGill, we're ready for you now.
Great. You've completed the pre-prosecution diversion program?
That's right.
He says he was impressed with your commitment. Last year, you've been employed at CC Mobile.
After dealing with cell phone contracts, explaining statutes to my clients should be a cakewalk.
Law is constantly changing. Have you been keeping yourself apprised?
You know what caught my eye recently was Crawford v. Washington.
He's done his research.
On the other hand, the Sixth Amendment is very controlling. I'm sorry, I just...
Getting carried away.
Constitutional questions.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us about the reasons you were suspended?
That's pretty much been the only thing on my mind. Remorse doesn't begin to cover. There's no excuse for what I did.
It'll
Nothing
never
like
happen
that
again.
will ever happen again.
We know it will. You little liar.
Mr. McGowan, what does the law mean to you?
The law is sacred. Is he going to use Chuck's words?
Yeah. Okay.
He hasn't practiced this.
Listen, growing up, becoming a lawyer was the last thing on my mind. I didn't have the smarts or the skills. Couldn't help but think maybe I could do that. My diploma says University of American Samoa Law School. It's the only one that would take me. I wasn't a natural. I mean, the class...
But I worked hard and
pushed through. But I kept coming back to it, and I'm really glad I did, because when I got to work with actual clients, there was nothing else like it. Arguing on their behalf, that's the best thing I've ever done. And this past year,
I've missed it.
I missed the hell out of it.
Yeah. I don't know. It does. It puts on a good.
Very eloquent.
Yeah. Good show.
Was there any particular influence on your views?
Well, your brother? You gonna
Credit
say?
where credit is due. The University of American Samoa. Go land crabs.
Don't even want to mention him.
Yeah.
I think we have everything we need.
Thanks for your time, all of you.
I feel like he was perfectly set up to talk about Chuck or mention him or whatever, but of course he's not going to. But... You're gonna go back in.
No, he's got to wait a few days.
I feel like he's going back in. He's
probably
thinking
shouldn't.
about it. He's sitting there waiting. He's gonna wait till they pop out.
Hey, hi. Just between you and me, what did they decide? You gotta be
Put her
kidding
right
me.
on the spot.
No. Oh, no!
They've gone. They're out of here.
Another door.
Jeez.
Hey, wait a minute. What did I do wrong?
Mr. McGill, this is not the
I did
place.
everything right. Please tell me.
This is not a good idea, man.
Please. Mr. McGill, I can't.
I did everything right.
It was a question of sincerity.
What?
They know about.
Some members of the committee found you somewhat insincere. You're free to apply again next year.
God damn, a year?
Wow.
Holy moly. Turn around. I thought he was going to turn around.
Just pick it up and be like, is this yours?
I feel like those stairs are full of bad. I mean, wasn't that the exact stairs Huel planted the battery,
Maybe,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Holy. Like I said, it did feel like he was just
Oh, how goes it with the dirty?
kind of putting on a show and making it up.
Playing volleyball. That guy Kai cheats.
What a surprise.
Werner's still talking?
Oh, they've been saying goodbye for about 20 minutes.
Anything of note?
We got a new puppy, and it's peeing everywhere. We've been at it almost an hour and a half. Give a 10-minute warning.
Just let
Let
him.
him go on as long as he wants.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
well,
we're
harm.
wrapping up.
I'm gonna check the perimeter.
You feel better now?
Probably not.
No. I love the music. It's gonna boot it.
Yep.
Go! No winner.
Someone applauded.
Don't think it was to do with that. Oh, I thought he was going to run on the volleyball field like, way! He feels like he's in prison or something.
Maybe.
I mean, it must feel that way, right?
I guess the only place you're not watched is inside.
Yeah. Oh, she's bought him presents, wrote on his thing.
Hey there.
Some bad news.
Slow down. Slow down.
He's freaking out. He's freaking out. Calm down. Oh my lord, he's gonna run someone over. You can hear it coming from a mile away. Like, I feel if he answered that question more with, like, honesty and sincerity, like you said, it felt like more of a show of, like, oh, this answers, this will do.
Insincere. What am I supposed to do for a whole year? Jimmy, guarantee I'm not selling cell phones for a fucking year. I'll tell you that.
Oh my god.
How do you disprove insincere?
Jimmy, just take a breath.
I was good, Kim. All fine, and then one of them out of nowhere comes up with this weird-ass question. What does the law mean to you?
That's a big one.
I was down to earth, and I was humble, and I was sincere,
Then
and I
asked,
loved it.
was there any role models?
So
Yeah.
they turned me down.
Well, there has to be more to it than that. I don't... what did they say when you talked about Chuck?
Exactly. Exactly what I said.
So you didn't even...
How would I?
Because you wouldn't be in the law without your brother.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay. We will figure this out. We'll appeal
rubber
this to them,
stamp.
well, we won't let them,
Get a
and we'll
rubber
find a
stamp
way
on
to make you look sincere.
Kim, I was sincere. Meant every word.
I know that.
Didn't say what's really
You
in
don't
your
believe
heart.
me?
Of course I do.
Jesus, it's right there on your face. Think I'm some kind of lowlife, some kind of asshole.
What?
Kind of lawyer guilty people hire.
Oh god.
Where did this come from?
See slipping Jimmy.
I never said that.
Yeah, but you thought it.
What the hell? Why are you snapping on Kim
Why
now?
the committee called you insincere? Because you didn't mention Chuck.
What does that have to
They read the transcripts. They know what
Yeah,
happened.
exactly.
They were waiting for you to say something about him.
So I'm supposed to make a big hairy deal about my dead brother? Yeah, I don't think about Chuck. I don't miss Chuck. And now he's dead, and that's that.
God damn.
Life
Yeah.
goes on.
Yeah.
So there it is again. That's why we don't have an office.
What? No, just, do not start on that
Shit.
another word for that stupid office.
Stupid office. Okay, here we go.
I have been on your side since the day we met. Who cleans up your messes? I drop everything for you.
Literally.
Every single time. You confess to a felony on tape. You have a bar hearing. I represent you.
Is this where they
me.
end up like, I'm like, is this the point?
The measure of my feelings for you is some office?
I'm good enough to live with, sleep with, but God forbid you should have an office with me.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Bored with your life, so you come down and roll around in the dirt. Have some fun with slipping, Jimmy.
Oh, fun, like standing there with a smile. You play infantile mind games on my law partner.
Oh, what a mistake it was to take me up to your office in the sky. You'll never do that again.
God damn.
Maybe next time you call, I won't come.
There you go. Kick a man when he's down.
He's just playing the victim constantly,
You are
like.
always down.
Yeah. God. Damn, the only person who had his back, like, and he's just treated her like that, like, Jesus Christ, man.
Kind of happy she walked away in that moment.
Oh, 100%,
You know,
yeah.
like,
Yeah. I thought it was going to end. Well, we knew it wasn't going to last forever.
Nope.
I don't know if they're going to... I love how we had the fake out, oh, they're full drifting apart, and then...
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said he should have mentioned Chuck, like... That was the thing that made the
the
most
role model,
sense.
sort
Like,
of like.
yeah. Oh, here we go.
I feel like they don't really have fights.
Well, we've never seen it, have
No.
we? Yeah. That's a cool shot.
Is that a spare room?
No, I think that's the main room. I just think the like wardrobes open up so we can see the reflection of the bed over there, yeah. It's a cool shot.
Does he pack in a bag?
I think it is.
Back to the nail salon.
Is she gonna say something?
It's like, well, this is a bit extreme. You're just packing.
Gonna
Going.
say anything? I mean, he never knows how to deal with his emotions, does he? He never speaks. Say something. She's waiting.
I messed it all up.
You still want to be a lawyer?
Fight for it.
Well, we can start with that.
I forgot they were driving to the chicken shop. Oh no.
This is Mike.
But they are still driving to the chicken
Yeah,
place.
yeah. Has he found anything on the perimeter? Was he like... No?
Coffee shop.
Am I on the... That guy was like desperate for that coffee. He's like, oh my god.
It's really bad with how
I was up late again.
low that guy's
An hour after he
mindset
went down,
is.
Werner came
Would
up
he
for a
do
couple
something stupid?
And Casper was up around
Who?
2:30.
Oh, Werner.
Watched the
Werner.
TV.
Yeah.
Headed back in.
I was thinking that as well.
Like,
is
is
there
he gonna,
a place where
like,
there's no
commit
cameras?
Suicide, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? There. What is that? Dead pixel. Wasn't there yesterday.
A voltage spike earlier.
Has he done something?
Flared for about 20 seconds, but it came right back.
Is it on a loop?
Voltage spike.
It's on a loop or something.
Any of the other cameras do that?
Yeah. 10.
He's done a runner, isn't he?
Yeah.
Show me the outside cameras. You, let's go.
Well, shit. Yeah, he was very specifically looking. I was thinking the same thing as you said, but then I was like,
Yeah.
we went through that all with Chuck. Will they really
Yeah.
do the story? It's different, the person, but yeah.
They all left.
Maybe. There's a note. There's a note. He's left the instructions, right? That looked like instructions
Oh,
on
maybe.
the... Jesus.
Up there.
What's going on? If it was.
Oh, that's a lot of supplies.
A lot of food and supply.
Yeah. I mean, they've been living there, haven't they? He's got out. Yeah. Shit. You didn't think to, like, question a camera, like, going funny, like, has he only just got out, or is he... Well, they said yesterday it happened, right? Or last
Maybe,
night.
yeah.
Is that
Would have been in the middle of the night, probably, so...
Yeah.
But where would he have gone?
Yeah. Has he seen something? Left some tracks. Laser pointer. Oh, is it scrambled like the signal? Oh my god. I knew he was going to be the real issue. Yeah. There we go.
Wow. Is this the end?
Of?
Jimmy.
Oh. Well, at the end, there's a little bit of
kind of like, do you want to fight? Like
yeah,
I said
a little bit of
the
hope.
reaction,
Do you know what I mean?
We've not seen them really have any arguments.
No, not big ones like this.
No,
not
like
proper.
And it is something that I feel like people go through in relationships. Like,
yeah.
In relationships, you either argue a lot, or people can have that one argument, and because they've had one argument, they think that's it.
That's it.
And it's like, well, no, aren't you going to fight for this? Like, it's one argument. Like,
yeah. I knew it was too good to be true, like especially after the, like I said, the drifting apart montage, them getting further apart, and then they suddenly like reconnected again, doing the slipping stuff. I thought, this is going too well. Someone's got to snap.
That bloody slipping Jimmy to begin with. It's interesting though, because it was for Kim, really.
Yeah, that's like what he said as well. She was like, "We only do it for good," and it's like, well,
you just for 13% bigger bank.
Yeah, you
is
just
that for good?
Ripped off, like, yeah. As soon as she walked in there with that foot, I was like, well, it's either a flash forward and something horrible's going to happen, or they're messing around. And as soon as I realised where she was and the way she was talking and acting, I was like, this is
But it was clever how, like, they had the same plans, and then the baby, and then the milk spot over it, and it's alright, we just switch because they're the same plans, no one will know. But actually there was another plan.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
Sneaky.
But speaking of the Kim and Jimmy stuff, like, it is crazy how she has always defended him, always been in his corner for everything. Like, even when, I mean, there was no proof, but even when, like, Chuck had sussed everything out about Jimmy, she was, like, sticking up for him. And, yeah, she's
always the one that helps him.
And he's just concerned about an office with her, like, working with her, and,
Which that isn't the end of the world.
Him saying, like, you kick me while I'm down, and she's like, you're always down. Like, what? Like, what? Like, yeah. But I did say it as well during his interview. Like, I was like, is he going to copy Chuck's words? Because they said about the law. Like, what does the law mean to you? Is he going to say the law's sacred? And then I was like, Chuck, right? Who, like...
But he didn't even mention him.
No.
Which then he's come across as not sincere.
Yeah, and like I said, well, I didn't say it, but like Kim said in it, they know about Chuck. They read the transcripts. They know
what happened.
Yeah, so... Yeah. It felt very much like... it is insincere, because it's like saying the answer he thinks sounds right, but obviously with the whole Chuck situation and them knowing, that would be the most sincere thing to say. But like, it's crazy that he's like, well, Chuck was here and he's dead. That's it. I don't think about him. Yeah. Which I don't think is necessarily true.
No.
Because Jimmy always wanted to get the approval of Chuck. Always.
Yeah.
I feel like he's saying that because the last thing that Chuck said to him was like, you don't matter all that much to me. That feels like kind of a response to that, like a lashing back against that. But I don't know. That scene of him driving up to the top and then their argument, man.
She walks away though. Good on her.
Yeah. But she was like, she is enabling him with all this, like doing the slipping stuff. She could have not done that, but like then they would have connected again. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess it does feel weird because she wants the, like he said, like happy to live with and sleep with, but run an office with. No,
why?
Because it's more of a public thing of them showing us that the way he's taking personal
of a commitment, maybe having workplace together.
Sees it more of a personal attack, like because like that the office thing, and then she said about him like playing games with Schweikart, like he's like, oh, you made a mistake bringing me into your office, high rise and all that. Yeah, he sees it as personal, like against him, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we know they're not gonna... I don't think they're gonna be
Stick it
together
out, but-
by the end of this, but... That ending left kind of a little hope of something in a way. Like, because she was like, what, you still want to be in the law, right?
Fight for it.
Yeah. So...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we had Lalo visiting.
Yeah, I said
Hector.
Hector straight away when they were at that thing.
He
I was
got
like,
the bell.
it was a very Breaking Bad-ish opening. I mean, this feels very similar in ways
Yeah.
in cinematography and stuff. But that opening of the old people's home, and I was like, wait a second, this
how he
is
got the bell.
Hector. Yeah.
So they burnt down the house of the shop of someone.
Yeah, and then he went back in and got souvenir. Basically, it was a bell. He was
And
like,
everyone's already getting annoyed.
it's crazy him ringing the bell, and then he's like laughing. Like I said, Lalo seems fascinating. He doesn't seem extremely psychotic, like.
But he also does.
But like,
happy
but he's
psychotic.
not like Hector Tuco, the twins.
No.
They have a very. I mean, the twins are kind of different in their own way. They're just silent.
They
but
are like, are you
crazy.
always plotting to kill me?
Yeah,
With your face.
exactly. He's more like, I'm your friend. Hey, I'm happy.
But
Like,
I'll also
we can
kill
do
you.
it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's when he goes to.
it's the scene with Gus.
Apollos.
Yeah.
I love poor Carl as well. Like Lyle, sorry.
Yeah.
He comes in. He's like, I'm not too sure if one of the guys that we had trouble with. So it's been a while ago.
Wasn't the main guy, but
He wasn't the one that like did anything. But I think he's in the cast.
he looks so nervous, which I don't blame
Yeah.
him for it. But
I like as well when Gus goes out the back with the other guy, and then he looks at Nacho, and he's like, Nacho's just like,
well, it's even funny because he's like, this chicken's great. Can I speak to the owner? I'd like to talk about franchise.
Oh, what a
My lucky day. Man, that
But he's
talk.
basically kind of thanking Gus.
Well, yeah, for saving Hector, because
Yeah,
he did. He
like,
did save Hector,
we owe
but
you,
he
like-
saved Hector for the reason of he wants to decide how
Yeah.
Hector is punished and dies.
Yeah.
He didn't want him to die then and there without him knowing he's done it to him. But like he
That
said,
doesn't sound so
like
nice.
it feels like Lalo is trying to fuel a revolt against Don Eladio or get Gus into some sort of troubles by like revolting or something. I don't know, because he's like, he seems to like when we're like arguing and not getting along. He's up in his fancy pool, like chilling. Yeah, it's crazy because Gus kills Don Eladio. It's mad, but yeah. I'm going to be in town. He's just like scouting out the operation.
Yeah, basically trying to work out what's happening and
No, interesting character. Really intrigued to see where that goes.
Yeah.
Like,
then we have the demos.
Yeah, Vala is.
He's struggling from being away for so long.
Yeah, he was having like a full-on anxiety panic attack in
Yeah.
the.
But it's like I
lab.
said, like
Yeah.
because of him slipping up, it's going to be on his mind.
Yeah.
That he has slipped up. That was the dynamite a trick?
A trick to what? Kill him?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Maybe, but then why would he volunteer to do it when the demolition guy could easily have gone in? Mike even said like he's the demolition guy, like. So I don't know if
Or
he
is
was worried so
trying
much
to-
about
That's
that.
why as well, like in the end, and I was like, is he going to do something stupid like commit suicide?
Yeah, so I thought that as well when I saw him looking.
But I think that's because of the demo bit that you're like, he went down there, like it was almost like, yes, he was having a panic attack, but he was prepared that if worst case scenario the dynamite went off, I guess. He put himself in that position.
Yeah, he did, but
I don't know if that's why I started to think, would he commit suicide?
well, I started to think it just because of the way he was looking, like when he was going into his little cabin thing, he was
Yeah.
looking at everyone, and he just had that like conversation with his wife, and he
Yeah.
was like,
New
and I was just
puppy
like,
being all over the place.
yeah, and I didn't want to. I was going to say it, but I didn't. But like, I thought, well, we've had that storyline with Chuck. We kind of seen that.
Yeah.
They could do it again, but I don't know if they would. I feel like something else.
Yeah.
Him breaking out, like I said, it's just causing more issues and problems
Yeah.
and going more off the rails.
That's right, he left instructions because he had that whole conversation with
Mike,
Like,
yeah.
could I just go home for 4 days? I'll leave instructions,
Yeah.
nothing will alter.
Yeah. It's so funny, the whole beginning where he's like, Kai's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, no, he's not.
He's actually not. He's actually, and he was quite chill. He gave Mike a beer. He's like, started a Mike chant. No. But yeah, he had some like laser.
But how's he gone from that place?
We had a laser thing to scramble the like cameras. He broke out of the
But it's in the middle of nowhere. Like, has he just walked?
Legged it. I mean, I think they said the cameras went yesterday or last night, so he had a whole night to get away.
I guess so. Yeah.
So
he's not coming back.
No, crazy. It was going so well. I like the whole. So Tyrus was driving the big truck.
Yes, over like a pothole that makes a bang at the same time as the demolition.
So it's crazy. Yeah.
I was just thinking the horn.
Yeah.
But obviously we didn't know there was a drain that was loose.
So no, we knew he was there to create the noise.
Yeah, but we were thinking the horn and stuff. You didn't.
Or I said crash, but there's a bit extreme.
Didn't expect there to be a loose drain that would.
Yeah.
Which worked. So.
But there we go. Yeah. We've got one more episode of this season left.
Yeah.
So is Jimmy going to try fight to become a lawyer? And we know he becomes a lawyer. The problem is the dates. I'm like, where does it happen?
Yeah.
We've still got 2 seasons left of this as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like the show is going to, at some point, cross over into Breaking Bad and beyond territory.
Maybe.
Because obviously we've got the flash forwards of Gene.
Yeah.
Right? So, like...
Because it's going to start operating at the same time, isn't it? But...
What do you mean?
Saul's storyline.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll fully go into that, really. I'm not too entirely sure. Maybe that'll be season 6.
It's going to be the same time as, like, Breaking Bad's going
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to. It could
No.
get to the Breaking Bad point and then be like, okay, you know that story. Here's the after. I mean, that could be, like, the last episode. I don't know. But it could cross over, like, more. That's why I'm curious if it will. So I'm like, when will he become a lawyer? Is he going to get it? Because otherwise it's a year. Is he going to... And he's like, I'm not selling cell phones for another year. Like, do we often get F-bombs in Better Call Saul?
No, I don't think
Because It made me think of Breaking Bad just for a second, because the very first episode had, like, a topless woman in it. And there was no other nudity in the whole show. And it's like, it's just strange. Like, well, we'll do one F-bomb and it's in season 4.
Yeah.
So that's intriguing to see. I feel like How do you think Kim's going to go? Do you think she's going to stay at Tricart and Coakley?
I feel like she will.
Or will the Jimmy stuff drag her down and she'll end up...
I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Because obviously we don't see her in Breaking Bad. Where's she going to end up?
She's got too good of a deal.
Or is she going to end up fully going into the defending, like
Maybe.
the public defending stuff, because she likes helping people?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's intriguing. I'm not sure. I honestly thought we were going to see Howard this episode because it had his name in the credits at the beginning. Maybe it's always there, but... there we go. Really intrigued to see where it goes. What chaos Lilo calls next time. Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back for the season 4 finale next time. If you can't wait, we're a whole 7 episodes ahead. That's including El Camino, because we're going to watch that soon, hopefully. Between season 4 and 5. But there we go. Thank you very much. We shall see you next time. Bye-bye.